Ndị be anyị ekenekwa unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke taata nụwa bụ ụbọchị akara aka dịka o si dị asịrị n'ụtụtụ ọma ehihie ọma mgbede ọma site na ngalaba ebe isi were soro anyị na ya na-eme n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24 bụ ebe anyị si na-ewetara unu ya bụ ozizi anyị na-akpọ morning tea n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nketa ya bụ ife dịka anyị si kwuo na nkwa anyị ga na-agbakwanụ mbọ dịka ike kwela anyị ka anyị na-enye unu daily update gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo a na gbasịta maka nwere ụwa na-azọ dịka o si dị o nwere ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ anyị wetara unu sikwa unu tie alụ gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ọ gasịkwa ihe ndị ọzọ kwugasị mana anyị si mba na anyị ga-etiekwuru unu ya ka unu ga ya bụ ife unu ga-esia ya unu adrọpụla anyị kọmentị unu ife unu chere gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ọsọ dị ka ịbịa bụ ọ bụ na nke a bụ mbọsị izu gị na-ajọin anyị ka barụ ka isonyere anyị anyị na-eme shia ya ka o rutekwa ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ aka alright ka gbapụna ya ọsọ ịga igosi ya bụ ife aji maka ya wee bịa. Over to you, Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Over to you, sir.
Towards the Niger area. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We do not have individual grievances. What happened to you has happened to millions of Biafrans. So it can never be an individual grievances. It's a Biafra grievances that we do not have hospital. Nigeria as a country have not provided a very good health care for our people. They don't have good hospital, good school, good healthcare system, good social service. They provided nothing for the citizens of Biafra. So it is a general grievances, not just you. Many people, even today, many people are going to die because of the same, issues you have with them. So it is a general problem, not just about you. Understand? So it is going to fall under the grievances of Biafrans because many thousands, if not millions, have died from such condition. Thank you.
Sir, I have one more question only. Can I also hold a program for us as Biafrans' grievances and people will come up to tell us about their grievances? Is it possible, sir?
Anybody can hold a program, but everybody knows what our grievances are. So I believe it is not something that you are going to start researching on. There are many things that has happened to Biafra people, especially the killings. And if you go to the United States Declaration of Independence, they listed their grievances, which is not even up to 1/4 of what Biafra has gone through under Nigeria. And one of the things they listed was that they take them when they commit crime, they take them across the sea, across the river also to go and judge them. Nigeria has done worse than that. Like I said yesterday, you commit crime in the southeast, they will carry you to Abuja, kidnap you to Abuja. It is unacceptable. They also have what they call exclusive list. You can't drench the sea, you can't drench your own port. You cannot build airport without approval from Abuja. It's unacceptable. You don't have seaport without the approval of Abuja. It's unacceptable. So they systematically cage the Biafra people. And even if they release that, if they remove it from the exclusive list today, it is late already because they can never ever, they can never solve or make us to regain what we've lost and how we have been dealt with under Nigeria. It is not possible. So there are a lot of things, but let us focus on those grievances that we feel that has affected us as a people, affected our development as a people, affected innovation, civilization, affected what makes us to be human beings. So there are many. Let us just focus on those that will ring bell to the international community. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Can we call on Ronnie? You have the mic, sir. Your own question.
It was my turn, Sister Stella.
Okay, Susie, you have the mic, ma.
Emiloko.
Who is this?
Sisi, are you there? Sisi is having microphone challenge. Please, can you bring up another person?
Ah, okay. Ronnie, you have the mic, sir.
Okay, thank you, Sir Mejirigwago. We love you so much and thank you for what you have been doing to us. Because of you, we are now proud to be called a people. Sir, please permit me to ask you a question after the topic. Please, what I want to ask is there are some Biafrans who are, outside Biafra land. Should Biafra be declared and maybe they want to start coming, they are not in Biafra land then and they want to start coming home, maybe, and they are being kind of waylaid. Is there anything that Biafra can do in that regard to ensure that they get home safety?
At this point, there is nothing of such. But what I'm going to tell people is that wait until that time come and we are going to assess the security situation and we will tell you when to start coming home. For now, we don't want anybody to start going home because of this, because we have enough people at home. So stay where you are and support the liberation financially. It's very, very important. You know, when we talk about finance and all those criminals, IPOB Nigeria are saying that they are only raising money, it's because they don't know what is freedom fighting. If you know what is freedom fighting, you know that freedom fighting without finance is just you are playing. You are just playing. You just they play. Even the Ukrainian today, they are still going from one country to another looking for money to continue to fight Russia. So freedom fighting without finance is zero. During the time of the liberation of South Africa, while Mandela was in prison, Gaddafi financially supported South Africa. It was not enough. Castro of Cuba financially supported and armed South Africans. It was not even enough for them to free themselves. Arafat added the heat and supported South Africa financially. So the enemies of the West, the three major enemies of the West I've mentioned now, financially supported South African liberation. That was what made the heat in South Africa to be heavy until they start burning everywhere and it forced them to release Mandela. And of course, because he has made friends with the enemies of the West. So people that are always trying to mock you or trying to demoralize you emotionally by saying, oh, they're only raising fund, it's because they don't know what is freedom fighting. You think that during the time when they were in charge of the IPOB, you raise money, they use it to do container. Check what we have done within 9 months. We have acquired sophisticated weapons that has protected Biafra land today. Biafra Liberation Army are armed to the teeth. They have come through the air, we defeat them. They come through the land, we defeat them. You think we are defeating them with ordinary hand? We defeat them with bullet, guns, and the RPG, GPMG, and what have you. So it requires money. And once you are shooting gun, bullet is going, that bullet costs money. That's why we have been able to succeed. If we had succumbed to their propaganda and their blackmail and not raising money and raising fund every week, you think we will be where we are today? We are not going to be where we are today. But you see, irrespective of that, we have our donations and fundraising has increased. The last 2 months has recorded the highest, at least the record that we have had. And at the same time, the responsibility of the Biafra government is increasing because we are expanding the command of the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters. So when you hear them talk about finance, it's because they don't know what is freedom fighting. It requires money, and money is the thing that will give us more arms and ammunitions to face the Nigeria terrorist state. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir. You are indeed the Prime Minister like no other. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ronnie. So on this note, people, ladies and gentlemen, please, can you donate? Can you support Biafra government financially, please? We have our website. Please donate, and you'll be blessed. Okay, so can we call on Sisu Warrior Queen? You have the mic now. Ma.
Thank you, my sister. I don't know what it throw away me or. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon from my location. My Honorable Prime Minister, His Excellency, the chosen one of God, the one that God have chosen right from the womb of his mother. I say may God continue to bless you and guide you and give you all the strength you need for the great work we are putting in your hands. In the mighty name of Jesus. He said. Thank you very much. My question is the declaration in Finland this year, is it going to be open like the one like a self-referendum convention, or is it only the people that are going to apply for the recruitment that are going?
The referendum convention, which is the second convention of Biafra, is going to be exactly the way we had it last year. There is going to be registration, of course, with fee, a certain fee, because the place is not free of charge. So you are going to register the same way you registered last year. So you have to prepare for that. The registration fee will be announced, and it will a little bit be different because we are going to have at least many days of this convention, not just like the other time, 2 days. It was not enough because there was a lot of things that we did not do. So this time around, we are going to have at least 4 to 5 days program. It is not a small thing. The declaration and the program that follows it, we are talking about a nation here. So the last time where the unveiling of the Biafra Liberation Army, for example, was just at the dying minute. I was almost leaving the hall before my attention was called, and I went back to unveil the Biafra Liberation Army. So this time around, we will have enough time to do everything we needed to do for history's sake. So it is going to be registration, payment for registration. It may be a little bit expensive than the last time, considering the fact that we're going to have 4 days. So that's why it is very important that we start from this month of January to start preparing for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So I was there. I saw everything that happened. When you already left, you have to come back again and do the unveiling. Everything happened right. I was live and direct. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, His Excellency. And okay, another thing I want to ask, if it is possible, we know on time the period so that we can organize. Like, I work in a very big company. I think there are so many people like that, so that we already plan our leave last year. So that if the date doesn't fall on the leave I've already planned, so that I can start negotiating with my chef, with my organ for work, so that I can change some days. So that is this. And for the money, so that we start with, for the money, that is not a problem. I don't do my own mangolo since last year. So I mean for the date, for the leave. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And we'll be expecting this convention to happen either in the same October. So it depends on the level of wuto we give to Nigeria between now and May. So, but everybody should be looking at October 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Excellency.
Thank you, sis. And Nonso, you have the mic, sir. Your question.
All right. Good afternoon, my PM. Good afternoon, the host. Sister Stella, I think Biafran Warrior Queen just asked part of the question I wanted to ask my PM, which was precisely on the date. And thank you very much, my PM, for giving us a clue about that. So Biafrans, we have all heard October, so we should be preparing. So right now, I want to ask more questions concerning the data concerning the database collections and we coming to Finland, the roles that we are expected to play, because I want you to please elaborate more so that people will understand the reason why we are coming to Finland, and concerning the data drafting, the data drafting, because I personally, I want to believe that we coming to Finland is to agree. We coming to Finland is to agree and to make sure that we agree to all the grievances that has been stated. I don't want to know if as an individuals, because we are expected to be there, maybe over thousands of Biafrans to be there. So I am not also expecting over the thousands of Biafrans to be there as an individuals coming there to, drafting their grievances each by each, one by one. So I want to know, and I want you to just, brief us or brief Biafrans here what we are expected, because I'm expecting that we are there to represent and to agree to what the government has brought out, and it will be presented openly and publicly to us, we that are present there. Then we have to sign and agree to that grievances. So I want to know if that should be the case. Thank you very much, my PM.
Thank you.
Okay, now, so
okay.
The question you asked now, I don't know why you of all people will be asking such question. Please, resources addressing.
Okay, now, so yes, PM started by making a public announcement for those who are interested in drafting this very declaration. Then it's not like you're going to Finland with your own declaration to be signed. People will work on it. It will be reviewed. It will be adopted. And in this Finland second convention, it will be read. The grievances and every other thing that is included in that very draft will be read to the public as a declaration. It will be signed. That declaration is the ultimate declaration of the Biafran independence. Then, if there is any that can endure for some months, everybody return home and stay. So it is total declaration of Biafra, not you go there and do this. That's what he mean by October. It is very, very imminent and very, very close. So get yourself prepared to Finland so that you can be able to be part of those who sign the documents of the declaration of the independent state of Biafra.
All right. Thank you very much, my Prime Minister. And I think this question I just asked, it was not directly because of me. I really quite understand, but I just wanted to clear the doubt of maybe some other people who might definitely, maybe after this space, will definitely come up to ask, so we should know exactly what to answer that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really understand. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. And then also, let me also make it very clear that in the declaration of Biafra in Finland, there will be unveiling of a new Biafra flag. And this Biafra flag will be, the Biafra flag will have a committee that will comprise the entire 40 states that will deliberate on the flag. And the Biafra 40 state will be represented by either each administrator of each state, or appointed person from each state who will deliberate on the flag and unveil a new flag in Finland. The current flag of Biafra represents African Arab color, so we cannot go with that flag. So a new flag will be unveiled in Finland. Thank you. Remember that even if we unveil the flag in Finland, at the end of the day, people of Biafra don't actually like it. It is still possible. There is still possibility to change it after we have been recognized by the United Nations and become a nation of our own. Nigeria, the flag you see today is not the original flag of Nigeria. So for everybody to know, because some people will begin to talk now, okay, flag is just a secondary thing. So once we unveil it in Finland, and then we do our canon with Nigeria for some few months, of course, not on conventional war, but complete ruthless guerrilla warfare. and then we go into talk with the United Nations and other foreign nations for the recognition. It is possible that if Biafra don't like the flag, we are going to put it to Parliament and bring a new flag. But I believe that the flag we are going to bring will represent what Biafra originally is all about: our culture, value, and our value. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Can we call on Mazi Onyekachukwu?
Thank you, my lady. My Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekwa Simon Njoko, the good guy and the Universal Peace Ambassador. Don't forget. Thank you, my Prime Minister, for having you again today. My name is Onyekachukwu. I just want to ask for the email to be applied for the wording of the declaration. That is my question, sir. Please, I don't know the email to be applied.
All the news media that have reported it have the email. Go there and search for the email. How can you be asking for email of something that I posted on my own platform?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can we call on Mazi Simon Eba Akos?
Wow. Thank you so much, my beloved sister, Stella, and my honorable Prime Minister, the Ochuarere, one of Biafra. In fact, not only Biafra, the whole of Africa, because through this, Africa will resurrect. God bless you. It can never be possible if it does not have divine hand. Everything you have been doing and the wisdom you have been using to carry it out is never man-made. It can only be Chukwu Okike Abiyama. And that is why most times, whatever I have in mind, before I will even do it, you have already done. Before I will even say it, you have already done it. So all these grievances are what have you. It is not peculiar to I alone. It is what everybody have experienced, and it's just to table it, even though the whole world have known it already. Let it be for record purpose. That aside, sorry, I want to make a request. My Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, I want to make a request. It somehow doesn't sound palatable to me again when I hear Biafra Liberation Army. No, I'm making a request, if it is possible. Can you please change it from Biafra Liberation Army, if possible, to Biafra Army? We are Biafra Army, not Liberation again, because they have done the job. Biafra, as far as I'm concerned, is already liberated. Now we have our Biafra Army, just like Biafra Navy, just like Biafra Air Force. Let it be Biafra Army, not Liberation, because they have done the job of liberation. That is just my request, and that's what I want to ask from you, if possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much. But I must tell you that there will remain Biafra Liberation until the declaration of Biafra. After the declaration of Biafra, they become Biafra Army and Biafra Air Force, Biafra Navy, and so on and so forth. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we call on Mr. Ife? Ife, you have the mic.
Thank you very much, Success and Stella. Thank you. PM, good afternoon, sir, from here. PM, my question is not about what they are discussing now, because me personally, I want to know some things about one, the issue of money. Is there anything that the government is putting in place to make sure that those companies in Biafra land will start paying tax from this January? Anyone that said that they don't want to pay, let them leave Biafra land. That is one. And two, the governors and the politicians in Biafra land that have become our enemy. Is there anything that the government of Biafra is putting in place to make sure that they will never have the power to give orders to our people again? And three, is there anything the government is putting in place to make sure that those terrorists that is entering Biafra land, that none of them will escape through the border? Thank you very much, PM.
Thank you very much. Your question is the definition of which one are the Anja. When you hear Igbo people say, "Ucho nya de anjo," you just demonstrated it. So the answer to your question is yes. We are putting everything in place for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, PM.
Thank you, sir. Can we come on? Come on, Israel. We have the mic, sir.
Okay, thank you. My question is just very simple. PM, good afternoon, sir. Is Kama, Mr. Eze. Please, how do we, those of us that are abroad, how do we get involved in the de facto government in homeland, at least so that we can help and make sure that everything is functioning properly? Like me, I am from the old Ebonyi, Onitsha, precisely, but I now realize that we're in Eda, but I've been trying to see how I can get involved, but it's not possible yet, so that we can also help to make sure that the state is functioning as expected. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. At this point, don't get involved. Your only involvement we expect from you is to support financially, to purchase arms and ammunition to defend our land. Don't get involved. And thank you for this question, because a lot of people are contacting the de facto government, how they will contribute money to their state. We don't need your money in the homeland. Contribute money to the diaspora where you are. Don't look for account where to contribute money to. Your money should go to government in exile. The website is there. Our fundraising is this Saturday. Every Saturday we have fundraising. Make your contribution there. Forget the people in the homeland. Leave them alone. They know what to do. They are being piloted by the best, at least, that have represented you up to this point. And it is not at this point do you think that we are going to do mistake. Allow the people in the homeland to pilot the affair for now until further notice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Well noted.
Thank you. Can we call on Simon Ekpa Biafra child?
And please, this response I give to this our brother should be caught and shared in all platforms. Thank you.
Noted, sir.
Simon Ekpa, are you there? Simon Ekpa Biafra child. 984.
Your co-host is muted. He's good.
The good guy. The good guy.
Very good. I'm here.
Mute
Mute
yourself.
your mic.
Go ahead.
Okay, can we call on Biafra United States of Biafra? You have the mic, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody from here. I greet my greetings to my special one and only Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the good guy, the ambassador of peace, the accolade can go and go on and go on. The person that made me to stop crying, the person that restored my value and dignity as a Biafran. I'm so happy to speak to you the first time. I've been wanting to have this opportunity. Sir, please, in regard to the drafting of the Biafra declaration, I mean, in stating all the grievances, I want to know if, like Biafrans, can individuals, send that draft some of the grievances and send, like me, I will not be applying, to be among the people that will be drafting, but I'm saying, like, from the experience we have, we can write some of the grievances that we see as a suggestion. Can we have such thing and, write the grievances that we have witnessed and put it in a suggestion so that when the committee are looking, they can take some of those copies and look at them. If they're good, they can get some ideas from there. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much. But think about it that you are part of the committee and you receive 1 million suggestions. How will you handle it?
Okay. All right. It will be really a big task to deal with.
All right. That's why we are following the international standard of democratic system. The government is that you don't actually allow everybody to bring something in. You give people the mandate, give the trust, and believe that they will deliver. And because what we are talking about is something that is there, open for people to know. We just want to formally demonstrate Biafra readiness to embrace a true civilization and a true democracy. That's why we are throwing this open. Otherwise, like I said, 2% can actually write this declaration and seal it. So if we do it like that, you are going to receive 1 million of different opinion, and then you begin to scrutinize it one after the other. It does not make a lot of sense to us. It's going to be a distraction. So that's why we focus on making sure that those who are interested in being part of the committee can come, and then you can discuss it, have like 2 hours meeting for a session, and then you will drive something, have another meeting 2 hours, drive something, have another meeting 2 hours, until we have a complete brief of our grievances listed. And that will make a lot of sense to people, to the United Nations, to America, to Europe, and every other country that are interested in knowing what Biafra is going through and why we will be declaring Biafra in Finland. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Pleasure to speak to you today, sir. Thank you very much.
Remember, everybody must remember that I have never said something and it didn't happen. Remember that when I started this thing, I told them we are going to bring Biafra from diaspora. It is happening. The declaration will be in diaspora and the restoration will happen in Biafra land. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Can we call on Escobar? You have the mic.
Please, if you want to speak, raise up your hand so you can be called up, okay?
Okay. Good afternoon, Biafrans all over the world. Good afternoon, Prime Minister. Good afternoon, the ministers in the building. So please, my question is, they say for a government to function properly, you have to be the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. So my question is about the judiciary. What kind of judiciary system are we going to be practicing in Biafra, or is it something that will be deliberated after the restoration? Then my second question is, the judges that are of Biafra descent that are currently serving under Nigeria, after the declaration of Biafra, will they be retained, or will they be dismissed, or will they be sent back to school? Because it's obvious they will not be accustomed with the law of Biafra. Then thirdly, sir, my question is, the Helsinki Charter, is there a way we in the homeland can get it, maybe through PDF? We can't get the raw copy. So I would like to, go through it, read it, get accustomed with the Constitution before the declaration or even after the declaration. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are going to make the charter available electronic. We're going to. Can this Ezedon mute himself?
It's not Ezedon. That's a God know it. It's God know it.
Okay, so we're going to have the Charter of Biafra, a second declaration, digitized. I will give that directive in a few days' time. So we may have it in Amazon and other places. So yes, we are going to make that possible for download. But at the same time, the charter is the first and original charter which is subject to amendment. And in Helsinki Second Convention, the charter will be updated. So it is very important that you have the real original charter, and then the updated charter that will be unveiled in Helsinki for the Second Convention. That will include the work and everything that have been done, that we have done from 2023 after the declaration till 2024 in the second declaration and the unveiling of the charter. So, and then the issue, who is this guy? Can you remove this person as a dumb, please? Remove him, please.
Sorry, sir, I've removed him.
Yeah. All right. So, and then the issue of the justice system, we are starting, putting up the Biafra justice system, and The Chief Justice of Biafra will be announced very, very soon. Remember that the government is still in exile. So the Chief Judge of Biafra will also be in exile. It's going to be someone somewhere in the diaspora. So we are working on the justice system. And for now, we will probably have a modern of the Finnish justice system. The Finnish justice system is what we are going to have at this point. Sorry, somebody have been interrupting me with telephone call from Luxembourg. I don't know who that person is. So I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Someone have been interrupting me with phone call. All right. So yes, with the justice system will be unveiled as well, of course, in the declaration. But before then, we will announce the chief judge of the Biafra, and of course, we're going to have some kind of designed justice system of Biafra. It is going to be almost the same thing with Finland, which is, the only way to get justice and follow the rule of law. So we're going to have that. Like I said, we will bring Finland to Biafra. Most of the ones that we feel that works for us, we will adopt them. Most of those that we feel that needed development, we need to build and develop on our own, we are going to do that. So this is what we're going to offer to Biafra people, where justice, equity, fairness will be supreme. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Can we call on Exodus? You have the mic. Exodus, you have the mic. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. This is good, man. Thank you so much for giving me the mic. Thank you, our joy giver, our Prime Minister. You are our joy giver. I just want to ask if there is a particular broadcast that we in the media need to be doing right now because of the stage that we are in. Is there any particular type of broadcast that you really expect from us to be doing right now so that we can really be hitting it where it really matters most? That is what I want to know from you, beloved Prime Minister.
Yes, the broadcast that you people need to be doing now is to hammer on the killings happening across Nigeria, sponsored by Nigeria government for the total Islamization of Nigeria. The news coming from all corners of the north, the killings of Christians, bandit taking over. Abuja in Niger State, for example, is just a 1 hour drive from Abuja. They are there killing people every day. These are the things that need to be broadcast every day. And of course, the next level of the Biafra liberation, including this declaration that is going to happen in Finland. So you can boldly be broadcasting about the declaration of the restoration of independence state of Biafra in 2024, because that is what the enemy don't want to hear. They think that when they hear that you are going to declare Biafra, they will do everything they say is not going to happen. Their own is to sabotage it not to happen. Like I said, you can never sabotage it. The only thing that can delay us on this declaration is when there is no finance to purchase arms and ammunition to defend our land. And I believe that Biafra will come out and troop out in numbers to do what they have not done before. So all we need is just arms and ammunition to defend our land so that you are not going to be killed the way you are. They are getting killed in other parts of Nigeria. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, sir. So we broadcast about the terrorism of the Nigerian terrorist government, and then the declaration of Biafra, and then we hammer also on the funds, the aspect of funds, because that is what brings about the arms and the ammunition that we need to declare Biafra.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
And why are you not in the media yet?
I am in the media. I've been doing my space. It's just that you said you will call for meeting so that we resolve some issues, and that meeting has not yet been called.
And by that only kunu si na-esoro anyị na-eme n'iru akwụkwọ Edeke iso wee gee ya bụ ife ịnụrụ ihe the Balon the Gentle Lion kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke tata anụ. Ọzọ dịka ibe ya bụ ka efi nwere ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile okwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ. Ife o kwuru dị nne o kwuru ya dịka o si dị ka efi nwere ike ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife a. Drop ya on the comment section below. Chetakwa na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si were wetara unu nnukwu ozi ya dị oke mkpa. Daalụ.